Hi besties, come join in. I thought we could do a little chat with me. I've just went and got a beverage. I got a iced caramel latte, but it's nice. Sometimes, I don't know, I think the coffee tastes a bit weird, but we move. Anyway, I thought we could just have a big catch up. I've really not been posting on here because uni was literally kicking my ass since like the full year of 4th year. And genuinely the full year of 4th year. So I thought we could chat, talk about it, I have literally finished uni forever for like a week now. Like literally a week today. I done my last exam and I finished. So I thought we could just debrief on life so far since finishing uni and plans for future, what's coming. So yeah, I thought we could just have a big post-uni debrief. Final year of uni was, I don't think anything could have prepared me for something like that. Like writing a dissertation is quite simply probably the most mentally challenging thing I think I've ever done. And you know, I'm just gonna say, I actually swear, like hands down swear, when I went to like the open day for my course at uni, there was no dissertation. Like they did not mention dissertation, and me and Alana both spoke about this because she says to me, I swear there was no exams. Like I swear both of us, this just in a nutshell explains what type of people we are, but both of us, I swear, when looking at courses was like, this one is the one. Like no dissertation, no exams, like fucking sign me up for that. Well, we were conned because we done both a dissertation, and my first ever in-person exam at uni was my last ever assessment of my 4th year. So yeah, that was really something. Like how I literally was like, how do you revise? I've not done an exam since I done my hires because my like 6th year of school was COVID year, so that's when you got like predicted grades. So yeah, I hadn't had an exam in literally years. So I guess we'll find out if I passed. I mean, at this point I could still be resetting things, but let's actually like touch wood, manifest, because I simply not sure if I can. But yeah, I think the contrast is crazy right now because the last couple months of uni, I mean, I say the last couple months, probably since like January, I was just like uni constantly, like 24/7, like all my free time. If I wasn't doing uni work, I felt like so immensely guilty. Like you're gonna get shit marks, like you're gonna get shit results. What are you doing? Like why are you doing that? Like why are you not doing uni? Like what are you doing? And then it just led me to just feel like feeling so stressed. Like I literally felt like I couldn't even go to the gym. Or like even when I was spending time with my boyfriend and he's like, oh, let's watch a movie, and I'm like, yeah, but like let's watch a movie on your laptop so I can do uni at the same time on my laptop. And it's like, it just a lot. Like it was like 24/7 because it's like you're just genuinely feel if you don't put all the time that you could possibly put into it, like I'm gonna be like to myself, well, no wonder you got a shit mark. Like the least I can do is at the end of it be able to say like, well, do you know what, like I put everything into it. Like I could not physically have put like any more time into something. So yeah, it basically consumed my full life for the past couple months, and now I'm kind of like the lead up to finish it, it's like, whoa, like, I'm gonna be done, I'm gonna be free, like I can't wait, I'm gonna have so much free time, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. And now like I've kind of hit this, like I hit this like existential crisis where I'm like, okay, like the fear has kicked in, like what are you doing with your life, Sophie? Like what are you doing with your life? And I feel stressed, and I feel like I just suffer majorly from like the fear in life of like being left behind. Like I don't want to like feel like everyone else's lives are like progressing on and then I'm gonna be like stuck behind. And like it's so stupid because probably everyone feels the same. I mean, I don't think anyone has it all like figured out. So I can't imagine like I'm alone in feeling like this, but I do just get so scared. And because this fear, like the last few months whilst I was at uni, I was obviously like browsing for jobs, like looking for jobs a lot, because it's like, well, what do I want to do after uni? Like there's obviously graduate schemes, like stuff like that. So I was kind of looking for stuff like that, and we had like a mock assessment for a job at a company, like to do like fashion buying like through my uni, and I got like picked, like I basically applied through the uni and got picked to do like the mock assessment day, and I'd done that, and it was actually really great because it kind of gave you like an insight into the mock assessment and like get feedback on like your whole like process, which I felt like was reassuring for me, like gonna go into jobs, blah blah blah. And then this company, let's call it like company one, because I'm going to talk about 2 companies here. So company one, then this company, I got an email, basically they wanted me to like progress to like the final stage for like the actual job application, and I was like, oh my god, I thought it was fake, like what, like, I've been scammed, like I thought it was fake, I thought it was a fake like mock interview. So anyway, I was confused but delighted to say the least that I had been asked. So I had that, and then at the same time I was still looking for stuff, and I saw another like graduate scheme kind of like fashion role in like digital marketing, so I applied for that as well. Got through like the initial stages and got through to like that assessment centre too. So I basically had like company one, the one through the uni, and company two, both been asked to do like their assessment centres, and it was kind of all riding at the same time. But I'd maybe say more of my eggs were in company two's basket, right? If we're talking Love Island terms, let's make it simple. So I basically went with company 2 and went to the mock. I said, not mock, sorry, my brain's frazzled, it's probably this coffee at like 2 p.m. I basically went with company 2 and went to their assessment centre. So it was like a full day, 9 to 5, honey, full day. And they split the day up into like different tasks. So you had like group tasks, individual tasks, like more group tasks. You had to like prepare presentations to take with you. So like it was like a very like a full-on experience, but it was a lot of fun, like it was good, it was interesting. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And company one, I kind of just like had spoken to him, and I was like, you know, like I'm not really sure, like I honestly was at a place where I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. Like I think it's hard when you've been at uni all this time and you've not really been thinking about like end result, like as like I don't actually know what role within like fashion I actually want to go in. These are obviously 2 complete like different roles. So yeah, I kind of had done that when I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna wait and see what happens with company 2, because I don't know, I was also doing uni, so I kind of really like, there was, my brain was like this, right, there was a lot going on. So yeah, I went with company 2, and company 1 basically was like on a back burner. Like I had spoken to them and kind of said like, I'm not really sure, and they're like, do you know what, like have a think about it, you can always phone us, blah blah, right? So that was kind of company 1. So anyway, yeah, done the assessment centre for company 2, and then I heard back from that and unfortunately didn't get the role, which I was obviously gutted about because I would have loved the job, like it would have been great. But I'm like, do you know what, it was a sign, taking it as a sign, like it just wasn't meant for me. Like the job that suited me will be out there, that just obviously wasn't it. But it was actually really great. They gave like good feedback on the phone, like they told me like what areas of the day I done like really well in, and like what things they kind of like wanted to see different. So I feel like it was still a really valuable experience. Like I'm so glad that I got the chance to obviously go and do it, because now I have that going forward if I'm going to other interviews. So yeah, that was kind of the job experience. And since that, I kind of then was like, right, do you know what, it kind of made me think like, what do I want to do, like what kind of thing do I want to do. Was in a place I was like, right, do you know what, like just gonna like focus in on my last couple months of uni, just like leave the job situ right now, because every other job, like there wasn't really much other graduate stuff I was seeing. So I was like, anything else I apply for is probably going to be like your standard typical like job, like immediate start, which I can't do because I'm at uni. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave that for now, back burner, like I'm gonna finish my studies, like finish my uni. So that's what I've done, and now we're here. And yeah, I have been browsing. I just think it's hard. It is so hard, because I just think like when you've been at uni for so long and like haven't had like much exposure to like different roles within the industry, like I'm so envious of people who studied in like Manchester and London and are like surrounded by like such great like fashion opportunities and like internships. Because I think like in Scotland, I know so many people talk about this, but it's so limited, like so limited. And even like the uni will talk about like trying to get opportunities and like get experience and like unpaid things, like it's genuinely just really hard. So it's hard to get experience to like be competing with these people for jobs. But where was I going with that? Yeah, whilst the post-uni search is underway, I just feel like I want to spend this like free time that I have. I really want to like post on my socials, want to be more active. Like, I love creating content. Like, I actually love filming stuff and editing it, and then I love like obviously posting it, and like I hope that people find it interesting. Probably not, but I hope that people enjoy it because I enjoy making it, so I'm gonna continue sharing it anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna spend more time like being more creative, like getting to do more stuff with that, seeing my friends more, seeing my boyfriend more, you know, going on a holiday. I have a holiday coming up, it's like in a month basically. Some people have been asking me for outfit inspo, so I'm definitely gonna do like some videos for my holiday because I'm so unprepared, you know. So I need to plan, I'm going to Marbella with the girls in June, so I need to plan outfits for that, and that's my only holiday for now. Definitely planning another getaway, I think, with my mum and sister, like getaway. I did want to go away with Dylan, who's my boyfriend, if anyone's new here. Dylan is my boyfriend, and we did want to go away together. We went to Barcelona in March, I want to say, and listen, this was planned as like a last minute, let's go spontaneous, like last minute trip, get a bit of sun. I had seen some people on Instagram were there and it looked so warm and sunny, so I thought, let's go get a bit of sun. Like this, I had finished some uni assignments, so it just felt like this is like a little bit of rest and relaxation, about R&R. Let's go and like chill. We went and it rained basically the full time, so I actually like was gutted because I was like, well, we just spent that money and like went that trip, and I wish we'd saved it to go somewhere when it's actually going to be warm, because we're not going away in summer. Dylan he's in his saving era. He is going to college in August, so basically Dylan got into like DJing. I can't think when, he's been doing it for a while now. He basically got into DJing and he's been playing a lot of gigs, and like he's just signed to like this new agency in like Amsterdam, so like it's literally been taken off, and I'm like, it's so crazy. Like, it's so exciting. So when you get to like live through people who you're so close to, like, it is so genuinely exciting. So yeah, he's like playing Madrid, like he's been playing all over like Ireland, Madrid, like obviously Scotland. I don't know if he's released the other ones, like the other places, so I don't want to say in case like I leak it. I mean, I don't know if the girlies watching this are gonna be like, she just exposed her rave, but like, yeah, probably better not because you might fall like me. Anyway, but yeah, so exciting. And then it also comes into this where I'm like, oh my god, I want to come, like I want to come to all these places, like FOMO, like I want to come. But then it kind of comes down to like reality versus my expectations of things. He gets booked for these gigs, obviously, like he's getting booked, like the other DJs, like they're normally kind of all like stay together and like spend time and do stuff together. He's always saying to me like, so it's not a holiday. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not a holiday? What do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean we can't like sit at like a swimming pool, like pool beach club all day? Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not a holiday. So yeah, like what are you talking about? Yeah, and there's the other part of it where it's like, I would love to go to like watch and support him, obviously, but like I'm just gonna say it right, I'm not a raver. I'm not a rave girly. I used to go to raves when I was 15, 16, and I honestly don't think I've ever enjoyed it. I just went because all my friends were going. Yeah, like I'm not cut out for staying up all night. I'm in bed by 9 p.m. girl. And like when they're playing, for example, Madrid, they are like staying the day before, then on the Saturday they're probably going to check out of like the Airbnb in the morning, and then Dylan is playing at 4:15 a.m. on like the Sunday technically till 6 a.m. and the flight home was at 10 a.m. and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm cut out for that. Like, I think we will probably kill each other because I would probably be so crap at it. So yeah, I made the executive decision. I will support him from my bed. I will be liking the videos and stories, honey, but yeah, I will be asleep at 9 p.m. thanks. so excited for him, and I mean, if anyone wants to book him on like gigs that we can turn into a holiday, please. So anyway, that was a long tangent. What was I saying? Basically, he's going to college in August because he wants to study sound engineering, but I don't really know the ins and outs to the story, so I'm just going to explain it briefly. But basically, the college that he's going to isn't fully covered by SAS, which in like Scotland is like what covers our tuition, like make it free. So he basically is having to pay so much a month like towards it. So that's why he's saving his money, and that is why we can't go on holiday. That was a really long-winded story. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little catch up. Rest of my day entails I'm going out for some dinner tonight. It's on my best friend's birthday, so we're going out for some dinner. Tomorrow night I have an event which I want to vlog, so let's see if I can do it. Stay true to my word, because I always say I'm going to vlog things and I don't remember to film anything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little catch up, and I guess you shall see what I get up to in these next few months. If I land myself a lucky little job, I guess we'll see. Thanks for joining me on this little chat. Gonna go now and get ready for get my glam on. Bye my lovers, I shall see you next time. I want to film some fun stuff, so let me know stuff you want to see, but I want to do some silly stuff with people. Like, let's bring back old YouTube, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I guess we shall see what we get up to. Anyway, love you so much, bye.